And briefly, what are some of the reasons why it appears Israeli companies are very successful at this and drawn to this as an approach? As noted before, the companies are, Israel's located far from its main markets. The domestic market is too small to support most of these companies. The nature of the products is essential. These are innovative and disruptive technologies which have the ability to compete and the expectation to compete and succeed anywhere in the world. From a people perspective, there are a number of factors. And these all flow together on one level. Within Israel, there's a tremendous internationalization of the flow of people living inside and out of Israel coming back. We've seen substantial influx of talented professionals into Israel from the U.S., the former Soviet Union, and other countries, France, for example. Israelis come to the U.S., work, come back, and there's a tremendous, obviously, strength of English in young people in Israel. From an organizational perspective, a number of the attributes that we've heard discussed really play well in these in order to have a born global company, which by its definition is going to be somewhat far-flung and is going to require a fair amount of teamwork, people cutting across hierarchies because people are located in different places. They're very knowledge intensive. Clearly the new modes of communication and collaboration are essential, and Israelis are early and frequent adopters of that. And quite significantly, the fact that Israeli entrepreneurs are willing and seem necessarily to live on a 24/7 time frame. There's no problem with any issues of different time zones around the world. Similarly, the access to international markets, the recognition that there is the need for this money and to craft companies that will attract the large pools of international money, even if they have relations to Israel. Strengths and challenges, very briefly, we've heard some of these before, and I think they flow from the nature of this type of company. These are companies that are global and ambitious in their DNA, right from the outset. They're extremely market-oriented. That's their focus. That's why they are thinking globally from the beginning. They're dynamic organizations spread out in different places, and they can only succeed if the people are dynamic. They're built to succeed in foreign markets. They're also built to be able to do transactions, strategic alliances with international partners because they are international from the start. The challenges, we talked about these a bit, and they're exacerbated with these internationally born companies, is that if you're going to start out with Israelis, U.S., European people from the beginning, you've got to confront the organizational and business cultures right from the start, as well as the additional costs and challenges of trying to run an organization from several different locations. There are certain additional costs as a requirement if you're going to set up more complex structures, and it's a given there's international competition from the start. That's a challenge, but that's the essence of these companies and the reason why they're going global. Thank you.